Save the pig! What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. The secret piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
Why would you have nominated and voted for that game for Christmas? It doesn't make any sense. At least for Halloween, the idea is it's a horror game. That game did not fit into the Christmas marathon whatsoever, but I'm not going to go against the wishes of the viewers who nominated and voted. I'm just going to say what gives, because that was probably the worst possible game you could have picked for the Christmas marathon. I'm not mad. I'm just being honest with you. That was a really bad selection, you know? So what did I do? I tried to play through the tutorial to understand at least the basics, all right? So I could understand the game mechanics and stuff like that. The tutorial took like 40 minutes. You know, you're going through each room, you're learning how each device works. Alright, so I got the gist of it. I couldn't finish the tutorial because I didn't have a microphone, which, by the way, again, everyone knows I don't have a microphone to interact with a PC, so why you selected a game that needs a microphone, I have no idea. Again, it doesn't make any sense, but people still picked it. So, yeah, that was the deal. And I got through the tutorial. Okay, let's play. And people were like, well, you should just go right into a game co-op. Okay, I sat there for over 10 minutes trying to matchmake with people. No one would start a game. Everyone would form a lobby, talk, and quit. Form a lobby, talk, and quit. And then I got into a lobby, and it was just people throwing snowballs at each other and not playing the game, and then they all quit. So it's like, this is the game, huh? So basically, unless you go into the game with your own party of people who know what they're doing, you can't party up with randoms. It's definitely a game meant for your friends or a team of people playing together. It's meant for a team of streamers who maybe want to play together. It has nothing whatsoever to do with my kind of style of content in any way. I did try to play it solo, okay? For maybe, what was it, 15 minutes? I walked through a house with all the devices. I detected absolutely no paranormal activity whatsoever. The only thing that happened was, after walking around the house for like 10 minutes, the car alarm went off in the garage. So I ran to the garage with all the devices, and I couldn't find anything. Okay, well, time's up. I've now played for 90 minutes. And everyone's like, oh, so disappointed. Then don't nominate that kind of game. If you know it's that kind of game, why are you nominating a team-based game when I don't have people that I team up with, right? Why are you nominating a game that you know you have to learn and walk through, and it takes a while to do that? Why are you doing this for a marathon? It makes zero sense. So, listen, nothing against the game. I actually feel like that could be a pretty good game, like in the right setting, with the right people, with the right knowledge. That sounds like a creepy game. And it definitely sounds like a game that if you team up with other streamers, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm watching so-and-so stream with so-and-so, and they're playing Phasmophobia, man, and they're freaking out, and they're screaming at their cameras, and they're acting like they're haunted. Okay, I can get the entertainment factor of that. What does any of that have to do with me? You all know I'm different. You all know I'm not the same as every other streamer out there. I'm not a memer streamer. I'm not someone who co-ops with everybody else just to get extra views and clickbait. I play games at face value. I review them for what they are as a single-player experience. If it has a multiplayer component, I play it online, like Modern Warfare or Street Fighter, but you know I'm not a co-op streamer, so why suggest a co-op game? Stop. I'm just gonna say that right up front now. Stop. Stop wasting time.
Me just sitting back and laughing my ass off at how stupid these people are.
Did I consider asking my wife for a high-end gaming PC for a Christmas gift? Okay, let's think about this for a second. We're married. We share everything. I can't afford a high-end gaming PC. How would she afford a high-end gaming PC? Huh? What? So the answer is no. Unless my wife wins the lotto. No, that's not capable. It's not possible. I'm sure she would like to buy me a high-end gaming PC, but we can't afford that, right?
Oh my god, he's drinking wheelchair donations.
Zombie is being a troll and says, why do you refer to your wife as your mom? I don't. Alright? Every once in a while, you have to understand I'm getting older. And as I get older, I've noticed a few things, okay? Basically, as I get older, I'll think one thing and say another. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'll be talking about something and I want to say apples and I say bananas. You know? I want to say, blue and I say black. It happens when you get older. It's that you get a little bit of brain fog every once in a while. And when I'm on stream all day, every day, speaking with all of you, every once in a while, the wrong word will come out. You know what I'm saying? It's not intentional. It's not even an association. It's just, you know, who are the family members that mean the most to me? My wife, and obviously Jasper. That's my immediate family. Who's the next people that pop into my head? My parents, right? So if I'm thinking in my head and talking about cooking, what associations does my mind have in my head with cooking? My wife and my mother. So sometimes the wrong word pops out.
That guy needs to be kicked in the freaking balls. He's an asshole.
And, you know, every once in a while, I'll say the wrong thing, but the difference between me accidentally saying an incorrect word and anyone else is that I have an insane mob of thousands of idiotic stalking weirdos on the internet who treat me completely unfairly. You know, anyone else, they accidentally say, you know, I'm talking about Cat making dinner and I say my mom or something, they would laugh, ha ha ha, that was a cute, funny thing that he did, that he made a mistake, he's human like us. I say it and it's like, oh my god, there's some insane conspiracy between his wife and his mother, so now we have to microanalyze this situation from every angle to try to figure out why he superimposed this word instead of this word when he meant this word. No, you're weirdos, you're losers, you're messed up in the head. No one does that. No one who's normal thinks that way. You're like hyper analyzing and hyper focused on a silly situation that's a normal thing in life, but you have to treat it like it's something important because you're losers. Alright, you really, like, you need help, you know? And it's just funny because here we are on Christmas Eve, and someone just came on my stream to super chat and ask me that incredibly dumb question. On Christmas Eve, people are obsessed to that level where they bring something up like that. So, it is what it is. It doesn't mean anything. It's just because I'm getting older. Yes, every once in a while you get the brain fog or you say the wrong word. It happens all the time. Sometimes I stutter, right? It doesn't mean anything. It's just I'm getting a little bit, you know, becoming an elder statesman. I got hair coming out of my ears. My balls dangle a little lower, you know, and it happens. And, you know, no, I don't focus on any of that nonsense because it's not a big deal. But these people are... Exactly. Sunday says, do you remember one day you called Jasper Derek? Remember that? Or did I call Derek Jasper? It was one or the other. I just superimposed the wrong word again. What am I thinking? Because Jasper had been in the room. I'm talking to Derek on stream. I say the wrong word. Big deal. Doesn't mean anything. To a normal person laughs at that situation. Haha, that was funny. Right? But then these weirdos, you know, they just make mountains out of molehills. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're weird.
Toxic behavior.
From William. What's your opinion on tryhard gamers playing games on the hardest difficulty possible? Let me put it this way. It depends on what we're talking about. Okay? First of all, like I just said earlier, it's different strokes for different folks. If someone really feels like they don't get an entertainment value out of a game unless they pump it to the max difficulty, that's fine. That's why there's difficulty sliders in these games to begin with, right? Maybe that's just you. Maybe you don't feel a feeling of accomplishment unless you know you've tackled the maximum challenge in a game, okay? Now, if you're a content creator, you have to judge what's best for your audience, right? Sometimes it's better to tackle a game on a harder difficulty if it's just piss easy and it's not fun to just coast through it, correct? Or on the flip side of that, maybe it's more entertaining to actually see you have real progress in a game rather than beat your head against the brick wall and fail 72 times, never beating the first boss because you were too stubborn and you turned it on the highest difficulty, right? So for everyone, it's different. I don't think there's a universal answer here. Yeah, if you want to play on a harder difficulty, good for you. Go for it. That's fine. But what I think really what the problem where this comes in is when people superimpose their beliefs on others. Just because you want to play a game on the hardest difficulty doesn't mean everyone else has to. It also doesn't mean it works for them or makes better content for them if they play it harder, right? There's been many games over the years where I booted up. All right, let's start. Oh, you should play it on hard or extra hard. Why? It's a brand new game. I've never played it before. I didn't do any research about it. I don't even know how to play it. Why am I going to immediately play the game on hard? I want to play it on the intended default difficulty that the game designers put in there so that someone like me who's a noob to it can just understand it. Maybe if I play it and I find it's too easy, then I'll up the difficulty. Or vice versa. If I play through the game and it's easier, maybe I'll do a second playthrough later on that's a challenge run that's harder, right? But why would you superimpose your beliefs on others? Everyone has the right to play games however they want. If you don't like the way they play it, then don't watch them play it, right?
Well, the reason I really like this is because it's minimal effort, raising money every once in a while. There's no stress. I don't want stress. I don't want pressure. I just want to relax when I play a game. You're talking to a guy who just wants to sit down, press record, play a game, and have fun, right?
400.
What the fuck did they just say? What did they just say? 3,000?
CAD.
$3,435 for a duffel bag? What? I think I just reverted back before puberty. What? Can anyone explain a $3,000 duffel bag? What the fuck is that made of? Is there $3,000 of cash inside the duffel bag? Then at least that would make some sense. If you open it and there's stacks of cash. But who the fuck would buy that? You'd have to be an asshole. Really. $3,000 duffel bag.
Hi, I'm Lily, and
When you watch me on a stream, you're getting pure, unadulterated fill. You're getting out of me my pure, opinion on the matter. It's pure fill. You're getting the real deal. You're not getting the fake acting fill. You're not getting a Muppet, like I like to call some other streamers who, they overact for the camera. They have the dyed hair, and they have to be this certain stereotype to make money from kids. And what I would definitely like is your feedback. Is there a way that I can improve this show or other shows that I do on DSP Reacts in the new year? Let me know. Leave a comment on this video. Leave a comment on other stuff that I do. Come talk to me on a stream, whatever it could be. No. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality. It's time to drink, so let's get going right now. All right, yeah, let's do it.